Morning. I think it's harder for some people to get up today, my children perhaps, but they've told me it's Easter holidays. I am expecting them, and then there's a few more people who are going to join in, so we'll just leave it a few minutes, probably until about 8:25, and then crack on. So the first bit will be just some joint rotations, just to wake up, and then we'll do this stretch routine, which we do in class a little bit. And I often say we haven't got enough time to kind of go through it fully. But we've obviously got time now, so we'll go through it. We'll go through it, but we'll go through it as I would do it, and then maybe you can watch it after as well to pick up some transitions. What I like to do with the stretches is rather than just do, I get a bit bored, basically. So rather than just do a stretch and then stop and then do another stretch and then stop, I try to link them together so that the whole routine is nice to do. I mean, it feels good. It makes you feel like you've learned something new. So that's what we're going to do. I might have to stop and just check some notes, but it's all up here, so it should be fine. 7 people on Facebook, 6 people on YouTube. Only millions. I have a new cable coming this week, which means I should be able to link my camera to my laptop and produce better quality. I have to learn some software, but I think the qualities are quite important, so it should be coming later this week. 4 there, 6 there. All right, I'll just go and check where these urchins are. You come down to join in? Cool, we're going to start there. Just joints first. Alrighty, anyone else there? You're going to move the camera, so just start on Facebook. Sorry, we're going to start with just standing up and do joint rotations. Get maybe 5 minutes of that done, and then I'll move the camera pointed down a little bit because most of it's going to be on the floor. Some will be standing up, but most will be on the floor. So we'll just crack on from there, and we'll do some joints. We try and merge it all together. So heads up and down. So Facebook. It's difficult with these 2 cameras. So just go yes, no's, and maybes, but we'll just try and add it all in. So we're going to join up the next bit, okay? "30 seconds of this. And then look to your left and right. Then we'll do nose, figure of 8s, which some might find difficult. Nose to shoulder, 45 degrees up, and figure of 8s. And then a bit for shoulders, the last neck, the last stand up. So stand up and row, swing both arms backwards. Nice big circles. And when it beeps, go to forward circles, but because Nikki's been shopping, so but just when it beeps, forward circles. Edie, Eve, would you go to help Mum, please? Mum needs some help bringing the shopping in. Mum. So forwards, you're doing your forward circles. After your forward circles, we do figure of eights, both arms together. Nice and relaxed, dudes. Okay, figure of eights, both arms together. Try and keep your belly button facing forwards, but try and get a twist in your back. Okay, tight sideways twists. Nice and relaxed arms. Let them swing out as you get to your middle point. Dead weight again, remember, from last week. Then big hip circles. Trying to extend, extend, collapse, collapse. Extend, extend, collapse, collapse. Other direction. So you extend one, push it out, then you push out the other one, then you collapse the first one, then collapse the second one, and go around again. So all these joint rotations, you can learn to modify it for your benefit, whatever you're about to do. Hands on knees, outward circles and back. Outward circles and back. Trying to keep your back straight as you do it. Outward circles. So with week 3, I mean, having done a psychology degree, so ankles, just circles, any other direction. Psychology degree, I question everything. Facebook just died, sorry. And keep circling. Facebook resume, sorry. When it beeps, go to the other foot. And my wife, who's a psychologist at the hospital. What was my point? Forget. I had something really important to say, but I've forgotten it. Anyway, ignore that. Once we're done these, we're going to go straight into the routine, and we do side bends for 30 seconds, or 30 seconds or a minute. Haven't decided. So you can start off at the most difficult side bend. So have you? If I just kneel down here, but you should be standing up. You want to be side bends, like so, squeezing that belly button in all the time. Kneeling down is good enough. Like I said, I'm only kneeling down so that you can see it in the camera. You just come to join us, ready for the stretch. It's not dancing, so it's pretty warm in here, isn't it? Yeah. Another 30 seconds of this one, so try and go nice and far, because we're right into the stretch now. I know. Yeah. So after a second, I'm going to stand up, but that's to represent you. You're going to do a nice deep squat. So I'm going to stand up, pretend to be you. So deep squat, heels flat on the floor. I'll turn sideways. And you're going to pad forwards, stick your butt in the air, downward dog. So remember, head to belly button, back straight. If your legs are bent, your legs are bent. And you can work on straightening them if you want to at different times. You can even bend to take the pressure off and then straighten. Bend to take the pressure off and straighten. Remember, shoulders back and head towards your belly button. And suck that belly button in. Keep that position. And from here, you will start to favor each calf. So when it beeps, you're going to take the weight off the right foot and place it over the back of the left foot. So just here, place it over the back of the left foot and just drive that left foot towards the floor. You can start to straighten that leg if you can, but the focus now is on the calf. If there's too much of your blood pressure, you can take a seat and then back up again. But when that beeps, you transfer to the other foot. Then you transfer and drive the other heel into the floor. Even if it means a little bit of movement, then that's okay. To take the pressure off the head, when it beeps, we're going to bend our knees, stand up, and then come straight back down again. So bend your knees, sit backwards, stand up, then straight back down to your dog position. But you're going to try and do 4 steps forward. So you're going to right hand, left foot, left hand. Right hand, right foot, right hand, left foot, left hand. Do like 4 forwards and then 4 backwards. And if you need to stop, bend your knees, stand up, then bend your knees and back down. So it's you can bend your knees at any time, stand up, sit down, and go again. This is called all fours walk. Then we're going to lie down, and that's when I'll have to alter the cameras. Hey, CD, come on. So, lie down. We'll take these 30 seconds as lie down time. You're doing a very simple knee to chest when the beeper goes. Back nice and straight. Bring your right knee up to your chest. Face my left so you can see. Don't let your knee, other knee, come off the floor. We don't want that to happen. Try and squeeze this quad and keep that into the floor. And keep breathing. You might hear pops and clicks. Keep this leg straight and keep putting this knee in. You can do little circles at the top if you want to. Then it goes out. Now, each one we're doing today, we're doing once now for 30 seconds. Then we do the whole routine again for just 5 reps each. In your own time, you can do all this for 2 reps at a time, but that might take you half an hour stretching, in total. But I think that might be too long for your video this morning, and you might lose interest. Legs straight, legs bent, and pull them right in. As you pull them in, you can alternate between curling your head in and having it flat and pulling deeper with your knees. Curling your head in A bit flat and deeper with your knees. Grab your toes, your two big toes of your fingers. Have your legs up in the air. Take a deep breath and pull down. Pull your knees towards your shoulders. Hold that position. Okay, put your feet flat on the floor, hands by your side, not out to your side. Suck your belly button in, let your knees drop to one side. Suck that belly button right in, don't let it curve out. Suck that right in so your spine is almost on the floor. We do 2 minutes on this, well, 30 seconds each side. Look the opposite direction and just relax. You might think, oh, it's not doing much. Just relax and get the whole side nice and chilled. So knees up, belly button in again, and legs down to the other side. So don't let the back arch like this. Have that belly button as tight in as possible and let them go. If you arch your back, you'll be able to get your knees all the way down, which we don't want. Want your back down and twist from the middle. And only go as far as your hips will take you, depending on your lower back. Yeah, it's good. And then other side again, but remember, suck that belly button right. As long as you're sucking the belly button in, then it's okay. Just relax. That's good. Just nice and relaxed, guys. Oh, there's a little pop from me there. If you can relax, other side again. If you can just let yourself relax, you might find you get little pops and clicks. And that's things just releasing from their stubborn positions that you might have throughout the day. Got a nice little transition coming up. Roll over to your side again, but keep rolling. And then you'll be able to put one ankle over the knee and stretch. If I go to the side, don't pull back here. Just push your butt back and deep stretch. And relax. Remember, the knee's not supposed to be up, the knee's supposed to be down and pushed out. So put it down to the side, a little pull here. So you can see here a little twist, or you can put this arm right down the outside if you're more mobile. Yeah. Pick it up. So I'm going to unravel, put the other leg on top. No, they're the same one, sorry. Other leg on top. Edie's just found a dog tooth. So that's an actual dog tooth, not dog tooth check. Just enjoy the stretch. Remember, try not to hit the back arch. Try and have the back straightish. Pushing yourself in. Foot down. Put that one in. Round and pull. You might find one side is more mobile than another. I'm nearly at the stage where I can get over here, but I have some excessive obstruction in the way. So that's going. Okay, dokie. All you got to do is unravel slightly, pull your feet in, hold your ankles, hold your toes, and wobble. Wobble equally. Now, again, with all these stretches, you don't want to be sitting on your lower back pretty much. You want to get your pelvis right back So you're sitting on your 2 sit bones and waggling down like this. You don't want to be here. Make sure you're up here. For these next 30 seconds, push one down gently. So as you push one down, don't let the other one flop up. Keep that in place. If you're more advanced, you can push and hold. Or if you're super flexible, you can sit on some books. Swap over to the other side. Okay, then take your right foot and bring it behind you. This position, you can start here with your knees touching. The goal is not to be bent over. The goal is to be pushed up and straight. So you might need to use something to push until you develop some core to hold that in nice and tight. What I really want today is to pull that back foot back as far as it can until you feel a nice stretch along here and a nice stretch along here. You can push that back as far as you can each time you stretch. So then you throw that round back to this side, and push that back, push that back, push that back. Remember, don't want to be here. We want to be here, nice and straight. So use your core to hold yourself up. Ethan is just come around the front, Ethan. Please. Quickly. Okay, then take your left foot, bring it all the way forwards. You can sit up here and you can go into a nice deep lunge. So no hands, remember. Forwards. Nice lunge. So again, it's not arching your back. Don't have this back here. Have that pushed forwards, glutes tight, and here. Oh yeah, don't use hands. One knee down, one knee up, and stretch. Push your hips forwards and down. Both knees back, hands on the floor. Pull yourself forwards under a bar. Stick your pelvis down and then arch up. Upward dog. Push your hips towards the floor, nice and deep. So push your tension. Don't just be saggy and happy. Push your hips forwards and down. Rotate your shoulders back. You've got time to do all this again. So step backwards. Push yourself back to a deep squat and stand up. We do the whole thing again, okay? So I'll just alter the top cameras. As it beeps, you go straight into side bends, okay? It will take 14 minutes. That's right. You'll feel good. Okay, arms up, side bends. If we can make a TikTok. TikTok. Is that what it's called, TikToks?
I don't know why it's called. Maybe because you waste so much time on it, the time just goes tick.
Oh, yeah. We'll just do 30 seconds of this one. Remember, deep squat is next. Deep squat. Pad forward, downward dog. But up in the air. Remember, you can bend your knees if I go sideways. You can bend your knees, straighten your knees. Bend your knees, straighten your knees. You can try and make this mobile if you want to. Sometimes I wiggle my hips. Yep. Nice and relaxed, guys. Bend your knees. Stand up. Deep squat. Forwards. And favor one calf. Remember? If I turn sideways, favor one calf. You can bend, straighten outside, inside. Make a foot sword, make a reverse foot sword. Make a foot sword, make a reverse foot sword. Change other side, favor. So reverse foot sword, you can turn your ankle in. Foot sword, turn your ankle out. You probably can't see that on the camera. We'll have a proper video on it maybe. Bend your knees, stand up. You squat. And then you do your all forwards walk. So 4 or 5 times forwards and backwards. And we'll just do this for 30 seconds. And obviously try and do it to a point where you can happily pad back to here. Okay, bend your knees, stand up. And then we use this 30 seconds to alter the cameras, okay? Look at that. Facebook already made it to the floor. Boom, boom, boom. So you can lie down now. And just chill. Bring your left knee to your chest. Remember, don't let the other leg pull up. Left knee to your chest. Squeeze the quad of the other leg to push it towards the floor. Hold that for 30. Squeeze the other leg. Change legs. Remember, push the knee of the other leg into the floor. If I have my trousers up, it's not relaxed here. That other leg is pushed into the floor. Okay? So your stretching is active. It's not just doing nothing. Doggy might want to poo-poo.
Oh, no, don't.
Oh, both knees in. Pull both knees in. Remember, you can pull your head up or let it relax. Doesn't matter. Depending on what you need. You can, if you want, you can also do a bit of a rock. That's nice. But as you do the rock, try and keep your core all nice and tight. Okie dokie. Toes and fingers linked. And pull your knees towards your shoulders. As you do this, guys, you want to take a big deep breath before you do something and then breathe out as you do it. Then keep breathing nice and deep and relaxed. If you've got sweaty feet, you just got to cope with it. Is that right, Edie?
Oh.
Knees flat, flop to one side and just relax.
Oh, you have sweaty feet.
Say hands.
Ew.
Look the opposite side.
Yeah.
Nice and relaxed. You don't need to do this one twice now. Just relax. Other side. Remember, don't let their belly button come off. Suck their belly button in tight. So roll over, you can pull yourself up, ankle over knee, and stretch. When you're really happy with the routine, you can do more of it and quicker. So when you're happy with your basic stretches, you tuck that foot in, other foot down, arm round and pull, just against it. You should feel a nice stretch on the outside of your hip or through your spine. So I can pull and I push on this knee. So I'm going to rotate, one leg out, other leg in, and pull. Stay with it. Remember, no arched backs, no tucked up shoulders, shoulders back and down. Foot down, tuck that one in, arm round and pull. When it beeps, you're going to unrotate, unrotate, feet flat, and butterfly for 30 seconds. No comments, no more people joining. So you're probably all doing it, which is well done and good. Who's this coming to join us? Is that? Oh, it is. Hello. So then push down one side for 15 seconds. We might have a guest. Hello. And the other side, I forgot to tell you. The other side. Good. Put your right foot back. Make sure your body is nice and upright. If you can't achieve that, you want to push on a book or a chair or something to get this position here. You don't want to be like this. Okay? Pull that back and push. Nice and deep. You be careful. You don't want to go too far. If you're not ready, you could easily pull inside your groin. Throw that round. Other one back. Nice and tall here. Push it back as you see fit. Yeah, you can go back further if you can. Yeah, but you're also trying to keep this close to the floor. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to bring this one forwards, up onto my back foot, and then straight into a deep lunge. Okay, so you're looking at my groin there. It's not very nice. Push forwards. Push through your hip, 45 degrees towards the floor. Don't try and go straight down, and don't try and lean forwards. That's achieving nothing. Chest up, push forwards. So I'm going to turn that one in, turn that one out, and push. That's good. Really feel it. If you really want a super deep stretch, you can put your arms up and look over your head. That will really get nice and tight up here. but you can't see that. Legs back, hands down, pull yourself forwards underneath the bar, tuck your pelvis towards the floor, and push yourself up. So the last 30 seconds. Don't be soft here, push your hips towards the floor, roll your shoulders back and down. Breathe deeply from your lower abdomen. Push your hips back. Keep pushing back. Nice deep squat and up you stand. Done. Done. Well done. So just relax. That was it. 3 Facebook, 10 YouTube. That's your stretch routine that we'll do Wednesday and we'll do Friday. Tuesday and Thursday, we go to joint rotations, and some of them we will introduce more complex joint rotations than last time. That is really good. Look at that. Just before 9 o'clock, you can all and then go jump back into bed or work probably. Okay, well done. Thanks for joining me. And some interesting stuff coming out for Bands of Taekwondo people about how we're going to progress to, keep the classes moving as best as we can. But a lot of that is going to be onto the student themselves. So keep a lookout for that email today. Don't forget, please like this video. If you're on YouTube, send it to someone else. If you're on Facebook, like it and share it and get it out there, please. That will really help. Thank you and goodbye. See you tomorrow or this afternoon. I don't know. No, tomorrow. Bye. Thanks, Eve.